Just got home from work and I have these fruits that I need to take to each of the pigs, which is funny because it's one each of their favorite. Pork chop loves bananas and then Toonie loves tomatoes. So we'll see if we can get them. Come to the fence. I meant to film this morning and like totally forgot. Not in the swing of things with work for sure. Then I was worried it was supposed to like rain all day. All the girls were out and now they're up. I don't know, we just gotta check on everybody. Toonie, pork chop. Pork chop's way back up in the tree asleep. Toonie's over there. Get all the buddies. All the buddies. Look at that piggy run. I brought you a banana. You want a banana? Bananas for pork chop? Here you go. Oh, that's so good. That's pork chop's favorites. I love bananas. I love bananas. I know, they're so good, aren't they? All right, Toons. I brought you a tomato. Tomatoes are Toonie's favorite. Here you go. She's eating it today. Normally, like, she runs around with it, which I always find really funny. It's all very leaky and juicy. It had just split. They weren't moldy or anything. But the tomato was overripe and had split open. Okay, just a snack. It's definitely romance season. These guys smell terrible. Yes, there's been a lot of peeing on faces and noise making. Yeah, it's not so hot today. Not so hot. Let's go check on everybody else. We need pork chop. Thank you guys so much for all the positive comments on the last video. It is part of doing YouTube is that people are going to be critical of you, of anything that you do. And people always think that like, because you put it out there, it means that they can criticize it, which to be fair is probably socially accurate. It's just unfortunate sometimes. Hello Bear. Has been in his house some because he's dug all the dirt up. I don't know if he's sleeping in there at night or what. Now that the mulch pile is gone, you can see, that's good. Coming out to eat some lunch. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You guys are all out eating. Why are you all in the barn? Huh? Or just being in the barn? Is this everybody? Yeah, Link, you're breathing awful hard. I don't know what they've been doing today. They were all out when I got home, but it has been raining. So I do know they've been in and out. Hello, Kitty. What do you think? I don't know. It was raining yesterday. So I need to dump everybody's water tonight. I didn't clean water last night because it wasn't dirty and they had not like drank any of it. Just starting that kind of heading into fall, it's gonna rain more. Usually it's really hot and dry in August, but it has definitely been a little bit more wet this summer than normal for us, which is nice. Means grass is growing. Lots of mowing. Who's breathing so hard? I think it must be Link. I don't know. Ouch, or Bunny. Dotty dotties. Oh, good kitty. These cats have been so funny lately. They've just been hysterical, following me around, and Shrub doesn't go very far. I put the cat bed back in the milk room and somebody's been sleeping in it, whether it's Shrub or Dottie. Like there's some headbutting going on over here. Waffles just scratching his head. Pork chop, what do you think, buddy? Is it hot enough to swim in your pool today? Yeah, you don't look very wet. Waffles. What are you doing, bud? Head must itch. Or just telling your nose is a little bit runny. Your nose is a little bit runny. You just excited about your bananas? Yeah, you're such a big guy. It's so good. I'm ready for it to cool off a little bit, but it's like mid-80s, which is not bad. But then it's gonna be in the 90s again next week, so I just can't decide. Even though we're headed into September, it is still August. I feel like it's kind of cooling down. Our grass is holding up. I really love that this pasture it's not overgrown, but it is long enough that this is gonna make really nice winter pasture. And Premier 1 nets just went back in stock yesterday, and I was able to order 2 of the ones that I needed. I decided to just get nets that match the ones that we have. So we have the 12 by 42 by 3 poultry netting, and since that's what I already had, I just bought 2 more. I can do up to 5. I don't think we need 5. We may order another one, and they only had 16 in stock, and so it actually would only let me put 1 at a time in my cart. And the lady called me and was like, or emailed me and was like, hey, I just have 2 exact same orders for you. Is that right? And I was like, yes, you guys wouldn't let me add 2 to my cart. And I think that was probably on purpose. Like, I probably wasn't supposed to be able to buy 2. I was probably only supposed to be able to buy 1, or maybe just a glitch. She didn't cancel my order or anything and say, no, we're only allowing 1 per customer. So hopefully I was following the rules, but it would not let me. I was doing it on my phone. It could have just been a glitch. I did get those ordered. So I'm really excited that we'll be able to expand their net pasture for the winter, which means I can still use this bottom pasture for the boys for a while. We've been talking about hay, and we still get our free hay from our friends, I think, and they're really super gracious to just let us have that every year. But storage is gonna be an issue because the thought originally was that we were gonna build a carport off this barn or a lean-to. It just hasn't been in the plan yet. And what that would have done is we would have added some outside sleeping space for them, because it would have gone all the way across, and then a place to store hay and a place to store the tractor outside their fence. And I think we kind of decided that, like, this year, not totally in the plan, but just because I think we're both super worn out right now and just don't want to take under some kind of a big project. So the long-term plan was to take a lean-to out here that the tractor could be parked under, hay could be stored under, and would give them like a little bit of a sleeping area out here, a place where I could put the tartar feeders. It was not in the barn, but that was covered, and it would just go like literally all the way across. And I made a mistake when we had the guys build the fence. Like, this was supposed to come all the way out, kind of narrow in right here, but I just had them build it square. It was supposed to be a little bit wider so that they could have a nice big sleeping area. Hello. I'm meant to be busy. You're so good. Hi, Zelly. So that was the plan. Now, what we're looking at probably is just getting some pallets, putting out here. Something just went, oh, it was the cat. The cat just grabbed my dress. Some pallets, and then tarping it here. A lot like people do their silage for this season, and then maybe think about doing something else. I was gonna buy a trailer, something very similar to this trailer over here. I'm not gonna zoom in because it has some information on it, I think, but just like a cargo trailer, I guess, basically like a small one that I could just put all my hay in and store some things. We decided against that. Just some different options that we're considering for hay storage. So my next project, really, that was the hope to do that this winter. I think with trying to sell the other property, my husband's changing jobs, this school year being kind of crazy, just everything that's gone on, we really just want to get to a point where maybe this winter we can just chill. And I know I haven't done like a ton of projects, but on the farm, there just has not been, like, there's just not been time. I know it seems that way, but like with everything that's gone on in our like real life, this has been on the back burner for us adding anything. We're just not desperately in need of it. We can do that as a cheaper option. I can save that money to maybe invest in something else. So that's kind of the plan. So I'm really excited to have those nets. That opens up a world of possibilities for out there. I was very worried that we were gonna be back ordered into fall. They were gonna overeat that before I could expand them, and that the grass would have stopped growing by the time I got them out there. Now those will be here like this weekend. I'm gonna get those set up. We're gonna encompass from like the very end of this fence line that's ours all the way out, like as far as we can make those 4 nets work. And then this winter, my hope is to, again, kind of do what Justin Rhodes does and be able to shift them around, create a lane and be able to shift them around and really let them graze that whole area, or as much of it as we can with 4 nets. If we need a 5th net, maybe next summer we'll buy it, or maybe over the winter. Hi, Bubba's. Guys, Waffles has the most beautiful horns. You do. Y'all need a foot trim. There's a farrier coming this way this weekend. I was really tempted to call and get an appointment because I would love somebody else to cut their feet. but I just don't think I can make it work. That's the plan for grass and hay, and I know I've talked about how much I've enjoyed the grass here. It has been so awesome. I think that's gonna benefit us. I've been waiting on those nets. Super excited about that. You're so good. You're really not. You're really kind of a stink, but we love you anyway. Yeah, double trouble. Double trouble, and your son apparently is taking after you and is bullying everybody, and nobody can eat in the pen with them anymore because he's headbutting them and not sharing. He's like his mama. He is. Yeah, was mama talking about you? Was mama talking about you? Yes. That you were. You were talking about me, Mom. The camera's overheating, y'all. We've been out here for 15 minutes and this camera's overheating. It's so annoying. The Canon does not do that. Also, look at this girl. Pink. What are you doing, babe? Look, I'm not even sure how you got back there. Did you back in? Like this, it's a tight spot. I know it's probably hard to tell, but like she's squished in there. She can get out. It's just, I'm interested how she got in. Are we best friends now? We are. My little cookie monster. Tells you you can make any goat friendly. A little bit of food. And get milking later this evening when it's not so hot. I'm gonna go back in and get dinner ready. What do you think, buddy? Huh? Did you invite yourself into the garage? Maybe. Probably. I did leave the door open for him. He actually came in here because I didn't close the door earlier, and he was in here camped out. By the time I went to go back inside, then he didn't stay in here. It's just way hotter in there than it is out here. Do you just like the concrete floor? Yeah. We were just out here and he was under the deck. So kind of a backward routine because this gets dark faster. So I do all the water and everything first and milk last because we have lights in our barn. Hi guys. Hello. I know our Poppy is so shouty. I probably say that like every video, but I literally don't know. Like when she's in heat, it would make sense, but she's pretty much like that all the time now. So Daisy was like that. Nubians tend to be way more chatty until she got super sick. And then when she got super sick, she's never been loud since then. Evening pork chops. Can we get your bowl? Don't need any water or pool fill up. I think it rained a good bit here today. I do. Let's eat, bud. Huh? Waffles. Hi, Toonie. Are you just okay with this happening? Apparently. They've not tried to mount her, which is very surprising because they try to mount everything. Door closed before Toonie figures out what's going on. She's kind of figured out that I'm not always like bringing the milk with me every single time. As you can see, still. Hey, Mom doesn't have anything. Not yet. Not yet, my silly girl. Come on. Come on, big fat pig. Come on, piggy piggy. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, good night, pig. Good night, pig. You smell like stinky goat. I've been sleeping with them stinky boys. And they smell awful. She's like, man, it would have been nice to like get a few more scratches. Are you sad, Toon? Toonie Piggo. Yes. Our man. Your mom not pet you long enough. Sorry. They're gross. They smell. It's like, I don't care. They're man. Are you guys ready for snackies and milking? I got some people licking their lips. I think we're ready for snackies. Okay. increased the unruly behavior because these guys are getting fed in the morning, so they really want something to eat while they're waiting, and I obviously don't feed them. So they just get a little wild. These two are having relationship issues. Link is not wanting to share. He's becoming more and more like Zelda and being very dominant, where he was very passive initially because he was with those bucks. Now he realizes he's bigger and meatier than most of the girls. So he's not wanting to share with Pixie. So I put 2 bowls in tonight and they did pretty well, but we'll have those out in the morning. I think probably the best option is just to lock him in here by himself and let Pixie out to eat with the other girls in the morning. But you can see it is already dark outside. It is 8:30, so I'm gonna get these guys ready for bed. And their water filled up, and I'm gonna give the milk to the piggies. We'll see you in the morning. Won't we, Buns? Say yes, Mom. Because they're spoiled rotten. And so little. Is a little wild this morning. Are you a little bit wild? Are you a little bit wild? Are you? You're so good. Yes, let's go bear. I think he can feel fall coming at 6:30 and, or no, it's probably 6:45. The sun is just kind of coming up. We're short-lived on mornings where you guys will be able to come out with me and see anything. All right, good morning, sillies who have knocked every single feeder off. I love that they all know that there's food in a stall. So like, we've got Twiz who wants to be in a different stall every morning. I don't guess I should care. All right, let's have breakfast. Mom's gotta go to work. Good morning, pork chop. Ready for breakfast? A lot of slop, big boy. I did a couple of mornings to try like going in, feeding them, and then feeding pork chop because he's not quite as like sassy as Toonie, but it's fine. She's just loud. She's so funny. She just has the funniest personality. Compared to pork chop being so mellow, and like both he and his brother we had for like a year, just the chillest pigs. Toonie's so different. Can't decide if he wants to eat with me or Toonie. Good morning, Dottie Kitten. We've had kids back at school for, this will be day 4. It's going really well. I love how adults always get so over themselves about masks for kids. I can tell you from experience, at least at the elementary level, kids don't care. They wear them. They wore them all last year. They don't care. It's the adults that get all worked up. Kids are pretty flexible. they're also really resilient and they just kind of go with the flow. All right, girls, Mama gonna let you out. You have a good day, okay?